Maya clutched her appointment slip, her palms damp despite the clinic's air conditioning. At 23, she'd finally worked up the courage to schedule her first gynecological exam. Her older sister had been nagging her for months, and Maya had run out of excuses. The waiting room was surprisingly modern, with soft lighting and calming music that did little to settle her nerves. She'd specifically chosen this clinic because the reviews mentioned their gentle approach with anxious patients. Maya Chen? A nurse with kind eyes appeared at the doorway. Maya's legs felt unsteady as she followed the nurse down a pristine hallway. She changed into the examination gown, her hands trembling slightly as she tied the strings. The paper crinkled loudly beneath her as she sat on the examination table, making her feel even more exposed. A knock at the door made her jump. "Miss Chen? I'm Dr. Alexander Hayes." The door opened, and Maya's breath caught in her throat. He couldn't have been much older than 30, with warm brown eyes and an unexpectedly approachable demeanor. But what truly shocked her was the discreet profile she'd accidentally glimpsed on her phone while researching the clinic's doctors. Dr. Hayes wasn't just any physician. He was the youngest son of the Hayes Medical Group dynasty, worth millions, who could have been running boardrooms but had chosen medicine instead. Yes, hello, Maya managed, her shyness intensifying. Dr. Hayes seemed to immediately sense her discomfort. He rolled a stool over and sat down, maintaining eye contact rather than immediately beginning the examination. "I understand this is your first visit. It's completely normal to feel nervous. Why don't we just talk for a few minutes first?" His genuine warmth began to chip away at her anxiety. He asked about her general health, her concerns, explaining each step of what the examination would involve. He spoke to her like a person, not a patient number. "I have to ask," Maya blurted out. Before she could stop herself, "Why did you become a gynecologist? I mean..." She flushed, realizing how personal the question was. Dr. Hayes smiled, unfazed. "My mother. She had a difficult experience with a dismissive doctor when I was young. I watched her struggle to find someone who would actually listen to her concerns. It made me realize how important it is to have physicians who treat patients with dignity and take their worries seriously, especially in such a vulnerable specialty." Something about his honesty made Maya relax further. The examination proceeded with him explaining everything, asking permission at each step, ensuring she felt comfortable. His professionalism was absolute, yet somehow he made the intimidating experience feel manageable. Afterward, as she dressed, Maya felt an unexpected sense of accomplishment. She'd done it. Dr. Hayes knocked before entering again. "Everything looks perfectly healthy. Do you have any questions?" "Actually," Maya said, surprising herself with her boldness, "thank you for making this less terrifying than I thought it would be." "That's my job," he said warmly. "Though I do hope you won't wait another year for your next checkup." As Maya left the clinic, she realized something had shifted. Not just about her healthcare anxiety, but about her own courage. She'd faced something that terrified her, and the doctor who could have been anywhere had chosen to be exactly where people like her needed him. Sometimes, she thought, wealth and privilege could be used for genuine good, and sometimes the scariest appointments led to the most unexpected growth. 3 months later, Maya would return for a follow-up, walking through those doors with her head held higher, ready to advocate for her own health. Dr. Hayes had given her something more valuable than just medical care. He'd shown her that vulnerability didn't equal weakness, and that asking for help was a sign of strength.